Hello everyone, welcome back to the Let's Play This Game.
That I will state right now I do not very much enjoy.
Yes, a pair
You
does.
can get mad at me for being unfair douchebag to the guy, and probably I'm an unfair douchebag to the guy. But he was an unfair douchebag to me.
A pair doesn't like the opening. It made him unhappy. It
It
made
made me
his
very
dick
unhappy.
die. It made his dick. His boner just went away.
No, it's more like it exploded.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Yes, now you know why I'm pissed. My dick exploded.
Okay.
I'm gonna sue him for that. I'm sure that's gonna go well in court.
Totally. Oh shoot! I had to wait. No, actually, it works fine.
It doesn't
Okay.
matter, the game does it for you. Why is that? That's why I hate this game.
Because the game was all not because because the slime was almost dead. So, but it wasn't like quite dead. So it made more sense to assign people with like higher attack power because it had like 60 HP, which a higher attack power like Applejack could one shot. So then
Yeah.
I'd have more attacks for the second slime, so it'd die faster, which it did.
But it automatically reverts the attacks.
Well, it reroutes the attacks, but, like, if someone else attacked first, like, say if Pinkie Pie got in a shot and...
But the slime does like 0 damage.
Yeah, but it's
why I hate these games.
it's still faster if you do it.
It's pseudo strategy. I mean, I'm not saying there cannot be any strategy, but normally, at least early games, these have pseudo strategy. Like Pokemon,
Well,
you have one attack
that's
that
actually
does
not
something.
true. Well, okay, it's true nowadays, but if you, like... Oh god,
Pokemon?
if you played the old ones...
The original
The
Pokemon.
original Pokemon, I'm not saying, but I'm saying like the old turn-based RPGs that aren't Pokemon, and Pokemon's pretty old, but it's not that old. It's not like the first Final Fantasy old. God, the first Final Fantasy would kick your ass. Not like yours specifically, but I'm just saying like if you just went outside without any kind of, you know, idea of how to play, you died so easily in that.
I just know that because the game starts here also normally with one attack, so there's not very much you can do. It's not like there's a very great depth of possibilities. Question marks.
Door is sealed. There are letters formed in a language you've never seen.
Even though it's just like 20 meters away from the town. We should have seen this cave before.
Yeah.
It's not that Discord came back, so it's not that you can make the excuse that everything shifted.
Yeah.
In fact, at this point it's not even night, so there's no excuse for them being monsters who are trying to eat your face.
Yeah, I'm not sure why there's slimes trying to eat our face, but whatever. Anyways, this game does seem like it'll be fairly easy, but whatever. I don't even think, like, I could be wrong, but I don't think this game's gonna get hard. So far, it seems like the kind of RPG that's, like, stay easy, because usually, actually, a good RPG, like, it's funny, because you'd think, like, that'd be the opposite way of a way good difficulty curve should go, and maybe it is, but, like, the old Final Fantasies were more engaging.
Start hard and get easy.
Yeah, exactly. And you'd think that'd be bad, but it really made you feel powerful when you actually accomplished things. Now it's, well, this one, obviously, I'm just going outside killing slimes. That's the new style, which is
Who do 0 damage.
Yeah, exactly. They don't do a lot. They do, like, yeah, especially now that we're gaining levels. Look, there's the first dungeon. Let's double check to make sure nothing's over here, which it probably won't be. Nope. Okay.
So I'm gonna make it to you right now. I hate this style of gameplay. I hate this style of game, and I'm gonna bitch because that's what I can do. Why another element?
You've just never seen this kind of gameplay done well. Except in one
Exactly.
game which you liked, actually.
What game was that?
Remember there was that game and it wasn't exactly, it wasn't just straight up turn-based, but what was it called? It was kind of like, a strategy, but then,
No,
like,
I know where the
Huh?
I know where the credits came from.
Huh? Oh! Yeah, the enemies.
Remember the credits were like Sega and whatnot.
Yeah.
Now I know why.
Why?
Because I'm pretty sure he didn't draw those.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking, but then you weren't, like, then I wasn't sure because you weren't answering back when I said that. Well, whatever. Yeah.
Fluttershy is flying like a bitch.
So actually, these things
What's
are
that
kind
thing?
of
It's
tough.
super OP.
That thing's pretty tough. So hey, look, it gets tougher when you enter the
That
dungeon.
doesn't make it more complicated. What great level of strategy did you just use?
I'm not saying that I used a great level strategy, but I'm saying, hey, look, wait, why am I using my apples? That's stupid. I should use rarities. Wait, do I have to use rarities healing thing on her? How does this work?
I think now you unlocked it. You have to use
okay.
it's kind of like this quote.
Yeah, alright. That's fine. That's interesting. I just noticed. I'm not entirely sure why. Rainbow Dash has the highest HP level. I'd assume wait, no, okay, never mind. Applejack does. Rainbow Dash still has a really high HP level, though. She has the second highest. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. I can give it that. I mean, Pinkie Pie should probably have the second highest, but I don't even see where Pinkie Pie is.
She was, like, near the bottom. She has
That
same
makes
level...
sense for her.
Yeah. It does. I see. Because she's an Earth Pony, it does make. It's actually, considering how much damage the skeleton does, just all out on it.
That's the greatest level of depth of strategy I've ever seen. I know I'm being totally.
Maybe I'm wrong. That bat seems pretty painful. I was thinking the skeleton was worse, but.
Flutter is super underpowered, or at least in that attack she was.
Well, the thing is that Twilight's a magic character. She's
but
good
your
for
bard
anything,
is doing more damage, and Flutter is a magic character too.
Yeah,
all of these are magic characters. Oh
wow. Wow, that was a nice crit. But the bard's an all-around character, and I don't know why Fluttershy does so much damage. I guess it's just because her calling magic is probably freaking useless, so they had to do something.
So the magic character that the new if anyone watching this probably is gonna be super pissed at me because I'm being such a pessimist, but I don't know, I just don't like these games.
I don't like you. No.
It's like me playing a roguelike. You would probably get really pissed.
I've actually played some roguelikes and they're
difficult roguelike.
I don't know. Probably not.
It's like you playing
Yeah,
Faster Than Light, you would probably get pissed.
I'd probably do fine on Fast and Light.
Not when you reach your final boss.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the final boss is pain. I think the main thing that would get me is if the maps, randomized me and fucked me over.
But it does, but really... You need to get 100% out of the map to be able to beat the final boss, which means that you probably get pissed and say that it randomized and fucked you over because it didn't give you enough equipment till you play the game enough, and at some point you find out that you can pretty much almost always win the game. If I played it seriously, I could probably have an 80% win chance. Because it's even if there's only very few cases where you would literally have to lose.
Yeah.
Which is normally if all your crew gets killed by random events.
Yeah, that sounds pretty crappy. Okay,
or if you never find a single weapon throughout the game.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. That seems frustrating. First, I'm not sure about that appeared.
But it's a difficult game.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm rambling. It's because this game is so uninteresting.
Yeah, this game, unfortunately, this Let's Play is terrible. We're really disagreed on this, but I'm like, yeah, admittedly, there's not much to stay engaged with, but, at least I will give it something that it does right. The, combat system is fast-paced for this kind of game.
I give it that. It doesn't, have 20 fucking 5 menus you have to scroll through.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, there's something to appreciate about this, but you have 6 characters, and none of them have any personality. And that's the main 6. That literally I have no feeling for any of them, because whatever. I mean, I know later they're gonna get, that's the thing. Later they're gonna get spells, and she's gonna have her singing, and one can summon stuff, and they become unique, and they actually get personality by that. But if it takes me 2 hours till the game actually becomes interesting, I'm gonna have to stop playing it.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Admittedly, I'm already finding I'm not finding all of the split-offs useful, I'm unfortunately finding what I already found, which is that I don't think I'm ever gonna really use Pinkie Pie's singing. But, I am finding, Rarity's healing magic useful. But, yeah, I see...
Wait, might as well might as well just given you, like a potion. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess it is the first thing.
It gave me potions, but they suck because they're super expensive. And I don't want to waste them all.
Honestly, are you going all the way back to the thing?
The town? Yeah, I gotta go to the town and rest and buy some stuff. There's no way I can finish the dungeon the first run forward.
Because this is what we call... Fuck, I forgot what it was named. That's not buffering.
This is what we call grinding?
Close, but grinding is more the act of the gamer doing it. But when a game is more forcing it to lengthen out the gameplay, then there's a term for that.
Well, I don't know. The game's...
You know what I'm looking for.
Though. I think I know what you're talking about. Though I don't know. I guess I'm not sure if I completely dislike the need for grinding or not. Early game, I usually find it's fine. It depends on how grind heavy the game requires you to be though. But right now, I'm well, this actually, admittedly, though the enemies aren't as tough as they would be in the old games, the whole buying spell system is very reminiscent of the original Final Fantasy, which was fine at that time, but admittedly, it didn't age super well, but let's see. Let's buy Fire and Lightning for Twilight.
Why?
Because...
Why not one?
Huh? Because then if something is resistant to one thing, you can cast the other thing at it.
Fine, but what about armor?
Oh, I'm gonna go buy armor, but I can't do it at that store.
Ponies and armor are sexy, and that's the wrong building.
Oh, it has weapons.
True.
Ooh.
What's that armor?
Let's see. I can buy a couple blades. What was it? I can scroll with that. Okay, so stick. Pinkie Pie can use a stick.
Why not?
Yeah, exactly. And
I don't even buy that.
Yeah, the basic weapon thing. I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna go buy the because there's not much point in having her. That's Sugar Cube Corner.
Which for whatever reason isn't selling anything, because everything else in this game is selling something. Anyway, it's fucking Sweetie Belle, but for no reason she's selling you armor that theoretically you should already be getting.
Let's see, armor. Let's see. So then that would be 4 hats. Thanks, my sister.
Guess you can't wear an armor when you have a hat, because with game logic.
Actually, I'm not sure. Can you? No, you can't. Okay. Hooves, blade, armor, hat.
That was
blade, armor.
Oh my god! Your armor is armor. What magic? I'm gonna dig. I'm gonna nitpick the hell out of this game.
Armor.
You know why? Because I can.
Well, you know, you're gonna have the police pass by your house, which I thought they would have done more of, but I heard them, slightly. There they are. I knew it.
Wait, I know that's why you mentioned them.
Yeah. That is why I mentioned them, because they're coming by to make fucking... run by. Whatever.
Because they don't like me bitching about old games.
I don't know. Probably not.
I mean, I believe these games deserve bitching about.
I think you just need to play the old Final Fantasy, and maybe you'd get it. The old Final Fantasy was probably a good example of, legitimate difficulty. And a really hard game, and some strategy being involved. Though, admittedly, Final Fantasy had strategy involved for, multiple reasons. One of the reasons being that, which I really liked, which unfortunately I don't really incorporate
so
all
what
that
are
often
you doing?
anymore. Is I was double checking because I remember there was the fucker that stole some shit, so I was seeing if there was like anyone over here that looked suspicious.
But I still saw that Fluttershy did it.
Oh yeah, we can check over there. Apple Bloom, I wish you'd be less suspicious.
I wish that this game was not a thing. I mean, yeah, if this game wasn't a thing, we wouldn't have recorded it, so I guess I'm okay.
Yeah,
it did its job.
I just feel bad for the guy who made it and the people watching, because I'm like, man, I love turn-based strategies. Like, not turn-based strategies. Oh, I do love turn-based strategies, but that's not what this is. But, yeah. A good turn-based RPG is fun. And this one actually seems decent.
But I'm ruining it for him.
Ruining it for everyone, Super.
I am, but you guys deserve it to have ruined, because you don't deserve to enjoy this.
I think we do deserve it. I think we deserve it more than you. I don't know.
If you want to enjoy this game, play it. I don't know how you would enjoy it, but maybe you are magic.
I think they enjoy it the same way I'd be kind of enjoying it.
Which
if I was, which is just to play it. You sit down and you fight some things, then you sit down and you fight more things, and then you go and you beat the boss.
You've exactly done nothing so far.
I've done plenty of things. I'm now, like, my entire party is now level 5.
And all you have done is plus attack 50 times in a row.
Oh, and shoot, I forgot to go back to the inn, to the house. What?
You press attack 50 times, and you used heal spray like 2 times, but that doesn't, like, besides that, you've literally done nothing. I could have done everything that you did with, like, riding a fanfiction.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. There's no, there's no went to the depths at all involved in any of this, and I could excuse that if it had a very interesting storyline, but it decided to be really ridiculous.
One of these, yeah, it'd be nice to have a nice storyline, but I should like dare you to go back.
You can say all you want about another game doing this style of game well, but that doesn't mean this game is good.
Yeah,
that's like me freaking playing let's see, Resident Evil 5 or whatever, and saying it's a great game because Resident Evil 2 was a good game or whatever. You know what I mean? It's
you know, it was a good game. Resident Evil 4.
I haven't played any of them. So
it's funny because Resident Evil 4, like, it wasn't even that much of a horror game, but it was a really good game. It was still, like,
what game did you really hate? Is that game that you really dislike? Other than Dark Souls.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's a game you don't deserve to enjoy, but you already aren't enjoying it, so I don't need to state that you can't enjoy it. At least the last time I checked, you weren't enjoying it. Man, that was
the last time I played it, I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah. Let's see, a game I really hate. Well, of course, I hate Final Fantasy 13, and I guess that's a fair point of this, because, Final Fantasy 13...
Then that's
because, and it was even, like, even though, other games that the exact thing were good, I don't know. I don't even know if I can make it. I'm not sure this game's great or not. Heck, I might not even play it on my own, but it doesn't seem necessarily bad.
It seems... It's not the worst pony game or game I've played, but it seems really boring, and that's a crime for games to be boring.
It's not as bad as it's not as bad as Equestria Wars.
Yeah, that's what it said. It's not the worst. I've played much worse. I've played much more boring things, but it's just, I guess, okay, let me state it this. It's really uninspired.
Yeah, okay, it's kind of uninspired, and the storyline could have been better.
But the storyline was the only thing that seemed inspired, but then it decided to be like, nope, let's just be lazy. And they did that really badly, which just gave you negative points.
Yeah, that is something I don't like, which is something I actually complained about with Evoland. And I really hate it, is when people try to make a joke of something, and they literally emulate it, and they're making a joke of something because it's bad, and it's like, I don't know. It's like if you wanted to make fun of The Room, so you made a movie, but the movie was bad, like The Room, but it wasn't funny.
Because it's making... Knowing that you are making something bad does not excuse it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just saying, Lois, look at how bad this is, does not make it not bad.
Yeah,
That's actually a crime of many comedies these days.
Yeah, it is, unfortunately. It's kind of like the Family Guy. Oh. I remember Family Guy, like, recently, like, doing a joke, like, something about why exactly this wasn't funny, and I was like, yeah... It's kind of amusing, but at the same time, just... Yeah, I don't know. It's... Yeah.
But yeah,
it's not good.
But hey,
not the best.
It doesn't matter. Let's play.
I think it does matter, but okay.
But I don't know what you want us to do to make it better.
I don't know what I want us to do to make it better.
I mean, you could like... Okay, no, that will not make it better.
What do you say? I could rape you?
No, I was like, could like strip dance for us, but I'm like, no, I don't want
Shit,
to.
No. Nobody wants that, Sapir. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, you're not like 18-year-old teenage girl. But if you were, then I would be really creeped out right now. It's the most guy-sounding 18-year-old female girl.
Well, hey, some people would be okay with it, but I don't think anyone watching my channel right now. No, certainly no one watching this video.
Yeah, so I see we ran out of options. That was already the desperate option, and even that one wouldn't have worked. We ran out of options.
It's come down to the desperate struggle.
So
you don't even get that. You haven't played that game.
I'm pretty sure we are gonna be done with this game after this part.
Yeah, okay, oops, I'm attacking the wrong thing.
We showed people the game, and if you are unlike me and you would enjoy this, then I guess you can play this and enjoy this. And my statement to the guy who made the game, if he ever someone watches this far, I'm sorry for offending you, but the game is just really boring.
Sapir's not sorry. Sapir's never sorry.
Yeah, I never lie. So I would not say it if I didn't mean it. I don't mean to hurt the guy's feeling. I appreciate someone when he made this for free. I appreciate that, but it just... My question is, why does it exist? And that's, I guess, a very valid question.
I don't know. It does have that nostalgic feel now that I'm in the dungeon. So...
Is it trying to be nostalgic?
I kind of imagine so with the way they set up towns. Like, unfortunately the intro was bad, but here it's like, well, it depends on what you're looking for. Unfortunately, it doesn't pull off the difficulty, and honestly, I would have rather it, what I would have liked would be something similar to the old ones. Like, if you had like Final Fantasy, the original, the good ones, well, I guess the original was the only one that really do this, but if you had gotten to choose 4 out of the main 6, choose a good party, out of that, and admittedly, unfortunately, wouldn't have been able to choose repeats, which is part of what made the original party creating system cool, because you could make repeats of like, you could literally make whatever you want for your party. If you wanted, oh fuck, I didn't want to do that. If you wanted to have 4 warriors, you could do that. If you want to have like 4 white mages, you couldn't beat the game like that, but you could do it.
Okay, but I do want to see what happens now that you go over there, but then we are done.
Okay. Haha! The great and powerful Trixie has finally taken the Great Ponyville Jewel. Oh, that's what the guard thing is about. With this jewel, the great and powerful Trixie will have the power she deserves at last.
Green Bean, would you let Trixie stay as she was?
No. What? Trixie has been caught?
So wait, she was just saying that to herself for no reason?
Yep, because that's what the great and powerful Trixie does. The great and powerful Trixie
Okay, I can
would
give them
like
that.
some peanut butter crackers.
Like, I give them that. That for Trixie makes sense.
Yeah. Return the jewel to its place, Trixie. It belongs to all of Ponyville, not to any one unicorn.
But this is what I mean. The game has no reason for existing because it set up a universe that is totally unrelatable. You don't know what a jewel is, what it does, why it exists, where it came from. Like you're just making shit up on the spot, but
Yeah.
normally this is not a problem with these games because you know what the universe is. Like we know all of these characters,
Yeah,
but you know none of these characters.
Yeah, this is an alternate universe, and I do see what you're saying. Like,
And then instead of setting up the characters, they decided to make you run around town for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that was a really unfortunate decision to go with. I would have liked a little more on the jewel beforehand, cause yeah, in fact, yeah, that is something that occasionally has, yeah.
Because like with the other Final Fantasy, like Final Fantasy games, like I'm assuming it tells you what the characters are and it shows you stuff about the characters because you don't know the characters. Here it's like, well, you know them, so I don't have to tell you, but then you don't know them because it's an alternate universe where nothing is at all how it is supposed to be.
I assume they're still the same characters, but yeah,
But no, they're not. Why is Sweetie Pie is running this thing? Everyone is a douchebag. Like in real life, they wouldn't be like, well, fuck you, Twilight. Fuck.
Well, that's true. I don't know.
So they're not the same people anymore.
It doesn't. I don't know why it's bothers much, because honestly, that bit was bad. But yeah, the bit with Sweetie Belle running this store, I just found amusing. But yeah, the fact that they're all.
That's what they're doing in that one game, and it's like it didn't work, but it's random. It's out of nowhere at least in this context. She's whatever. Just we are done. We'll just be finishing this conversation and then we are done.
Think the great and powerful Trixie will give you that jewel just like that? I had hoped you would see a reason, but I guess I'll just have to do this the hard way. Then come on, try to impress me, the great and powerful Trixie!
I'm pretty sure that line should have been Rainbow because I know it wasn't referencing it, but they could have referenced the we wanna do this the hard way, then let's do it the hard way.
Yeah.
Which was Rainbow Dash's line, not Gravity's. Also Trixie's ginormous.
Yeah, Trixie's spots. Bright
Do I sound tired?
Huge. You... I don't know. Maybe? Why?
I don't know, because I feel tired.
Okay. Well, anyways, we're gonna kick Trixie's ass.
Actually, no, stop kicking us. I want you to die. I want to see what happens when you die.
I guess.
It's not like you're doing anything important. Can you actually die? Defend.
Yeah, well, it'll take a little bit, but I can die.
Unless you literally take 0 damage. Fine.
Fire! Oh.
Right. Can you do something less useful? Like... Okay, I guess you just defend. Yeah, just do that. And if you guys want to stop watching...
It's like, that, I don't even want to. It seems like such an unnecessary pain. Like, Hamster has so much health.
They don't care. If people want to stop watching this, the video, the let's play is over. I'm just gonna watch this. I just want to watch him fucking die. Guess why not? Also, Fluttershy is dead, which makes me happy.
I don't even want to upload this.
Why?
I don't know. I guess there have been Let's Plays nothing but me complaining.
I don't see why me complaining about a game that is obviously confused. It's a bad thing.
I don't know, cause I don't know. And it's obviously confuses the story, but I'm like, I don't necessarily dislike it. Actually, if we just, like, her health is a lot. If we just attack, this will go faster. And if we start killing her, then I can just go back to defending.
That works.
Because she has, like, another 700 health to burn through. Yeah, that does a lot more damage when we're not defending.
I like it when she does.
Let's see.
Actually, my question is why is there a defend button? There's no taunt button unless if later, but like, I don't think you can taunt and defend. So how would you ever control it?
You wouldn't control it necessarily like that. The way you would do it is if someone is like almost dead and you can't get them healed up in time. Yeah, I know she's like fucking almost dead. But like
again, great strategic depths right there. All you had to do was press the attack button and you win. Like that's what I mean.
Well,
these games are boring. They're pointless. At least when they're done like
my character. My characters wouldn't have died if I hadn't have been pressing the button. I mean, like, no. If I had like done healing. But yeah, I guess we probably still would wanting just been attacking. I think one of the issues is we have too many party members. Which I know it's the main 6, which is kind of why I said the thing with choosing 4 party members, because that's usually what they do. Because choosing more party members just logically works better.
I might try this there. That makes me happy.
Let's try using your thing. What is speed plus? Okay. Charge. Gives you an MP.
Everyone an MP or only her?
Only her. I'm not really sure the point of that. Maybe somewhere, I don't know. Maybe Pinkie Pie doesn't use much MP. Okay.
But Pinkie Pie's dead.
Pinkie Pie is
couldn't handle
dead.
it.
She couldn't handle it.
So I don't know why he's so grumpy about this, but at least the first 2 parts were fine.
They were pretty okay. Yeah, okay, I should probably wiped out. And the game over screen is super disappointing.
Really, I didn't expect much of a game over screen for a game that you can't lose. I like the art. I give it that.
Alright.
It's good. I'm howling at the moon and ending this part right now.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching. See y'all next time.
Take care.